Alright, boys and girls, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna just build out a lineup and I'm gonna get y'all out of here. What I always try to stress is when you're playing a showdown, you wanna try to um predict how you think the game is gonna go. And you wanna try to play the players to reflect that. So we just smashed DK. We just smashed the showdown, the Kansas City showdown on DK. FanDuel didn't cash, I don't think, but DK definitely smashed because I had Isaiah Likely and no Mark Andrews in that lineup. And the reason I did that was just in case. Well, obviously, I don't want to spend it for Mark Andrews in that lineup. But what I was hoping for in that specific build was for Mark Andrews to have a so-so game and Likely to outplay him, and that's exactly what happened. Mark Andrews didn't even have a so-so game. I don't even know what that was. So the way I thought the game was gonna go for DraftKings went the way I thought it was gonna go, and we cashed easily. And if Likely would have had that last touchdown, if his foot wasn't on the line, we probably would have had a takedown. But the point is, build your lineup to reflect how you think the game's gonna go. Let's build the lineup. So we got two new running backs for both teams. Two pass heavy teams. I personally think they're going to try to get their new running backs acclimated, get them going first. So I'll be more heavy with my running backs than I usually am on these showdowns. I think they tried to get Barkley going early, but he is 14K. I don't mind Barkley as an MVP. What we'll do is we'll see how our lineup shakes out, and if we have all the pieces that we like, we'll keep him. If he's too pricey, then we'll put him in the flex and get another captain, another MVP. So you got Barkley. You don't right away have to go get Jalen Hurts, but you always want to pair your quarterback with one of his weapons. I'm gonna hold off on Hurts for now. So let's say you got Barkley. Let's go to Smith. Let's pick up Smith. So now we got Smith. We got two weapons from Philly. Let's see what we could bring it back with. We're gonna get a quarterback, but let's just see what other weapon we could bring it back with from Green Bay. We got Dobbs. We got Reed. Let's say we pick up Reed at 6,400. What are we trying to do? I want a quarterback to pair with one of these guys. Since we have the running back from Philly, I'm more inclined to pick up Love, and he's a little bit cheaper. So let's pick up Love. Now, why am I picking up Love? One, he's a little bit cheaper, but let's just say Barkley's successful running through Green Bay. He's gonna get a lot of touches. If the running back is getting more touches, the quarterback is gonna have less throwing chances. So that's my logic. That's why I pick Love over Hurts. Now that I have Love, I have Reed. Let's try to get another weapon for Love to maximize what I just did. So Dobbs is 68. We have 53 left, but we want a player that's going to be on the field and going to get targets. We got Watson at 56. We got Dobbs at 68. Let's pick up Dobbs and see what we can do with the last remaining spot, 3,900. What can we get with that? We got Gainwell. I don't mind. Art running back 2. We got Dotson from Philly. What I think I'm going to do is, let me see something. If I pick up Elliott, I take out Dobbs, and I put in Watson. We got $100 left. So we get a kicker from Philly. We get another receiver from Green Bay to pair with Love. We still got Smith and we still got Barkley. So this isn't a bad lineup. Is it going to be a lineup I throw out there? Probably. If I'm playing a few lineups, I'll probably throw this one out there. But it makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. Try to make the lineup make sense. Have some type of game script. So what am I thinking? What's my logic for this game? Or for this lineup? Barkley gets touches early. He's successful. He get more and more touches. Obviously, we want Smith to have a good game. AJ Brown's going to get targets. Hopefully, in this specific build, hopefully, Devonta Smith gets open looks, hits the end zone. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for. I'm not necessarily saying I want AJ Brown to have an awful game, because I'm gonna have AJ Brown in different lineups. But for this specific lineup, I want Brown to be mediocre, and I want Devonta Smith to shine. That's how you got to look at these showdown slates. And obviously, you can't play everybody in one lineup, so you got to try to have a game script. If you have a game script, a little bit of a direction you want to go, you're going to be cashing a lot easier rather than just plucking players. All right, we're about to go to FanDuel in about 20 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. And if you need help with lineups, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups right before lock, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. And we do have super chats open, and we do have discounts in the description, and we do have a season-long NFL pass in the description that's discounted. All right, let's go to FanDuel. All right, what are we doing here? Okay, same thing. I'm hoping they try to get Barkley going early. I hope he's successful. Gets more and more touches, a few touchdowns. He's in the MVP spot. Cool. Jordan Love. What else we're looking for? We're looking for Philly to get the lead, so that Golden State, so that Green Bay is playing from behind. If they're playing from behind, they're going to throw more. So we got Love. We got two of his receivers, Watson and Reed. And then my last guy in is another weapon from Philly that we're hoping reaches the end zone. Not too complicated. I know there's a lot of experts. I think I said this last video. There's a lot of experts on the internet, on Twitter. You gotta be very careful. I'm gonna just say this and I'm gonna get off. Play players that are gonna be on the field and that are gonna get touches and gonna get targets. Yes, you can absolutely play a tight end 2, a RB2, a wide receiver 5. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you think that somebody's gonna have a good game, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Like Likely was tight end number. He was supposed to be tight end number 2. I played him. You know, I played him all last season. I know what he's capable of. So yeah, you can absolutely play players that are gonna get less touches. You know what I'm saying? But have a game script in mind when you're playing these guys. Now I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.